Sabah Ilkir from Cairo. This is an unscheduled vlog. I've just released a video postcard a couple of days ago, but I thought in relation to what's been going on in Cairo at the moment, and in particular the huge media that's around about the protests and the clearing of the streets that's happening in the state of emergency, that would be an opportune time to just let people know, A, I'm safe, but B, how it's affecting me. I don't wish to cheapen what's been happening in Cairo and the other cities within Egypt. The loss of life, the protests, the civil unrest, everything that's been going on is an absolute tragedy. And my thoughts and prayers are with those people who have died, those people who have been injured, and the families of all those people, and the people of Egypt. I'm hoping it can be resolved soon. But personally, it still feels a little bit unreal to me. I've been watching it on the news. I've been watching the updates come through on Facebook, on Twitter, but I haven't been affected personally. I haven't seen that side of the violence yet. And I'm very fortunate and very happy that I haven't seen that side of the violence yet. So it almost feels like I'm back in Australia and I'm watching all of this unfold on the media, and that this is happening so far away from me rather than 10 kilometres. Although I haven't seen the violence directly, I've still been affected by what's been going on in a number of ways. The most superficial way is that I'm a little bit disappointed this morning because I was meant to be going out to the pyramids of Giza for the first time, riding a camel and doing that whole Egypt touristy thing. And I was looking forward to creating that vlog and that postcard for you guys, but that's just going to have to wait. With work, it's probably the most serious effect upon me. So the school is still open and still going ahead with the first day of classes on Sunday as is scheduled, but there are a large number of students who won't be returning this year, at least in the short term. The US State Department have pulled out all unnecessary staff and their families, and they make up a good portion of our students. So we'll be down about 30% of our students, which means in the short term it's going to disrupt classes, and if it continues in the long term, then it's going to have an effect on staffing within the school, and it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds and where that leads. I've been affected by the curfew, so each night I have to be in my apartment or behind closed doors by 7 o'clock, and in the morning I'm able to go out again at 6 p.m. This has actually affected me in an interestingly positive way at this stage, because it's actually brought me closer to the people within my neighbourhood. So there's a number of other teachers who live in my buildings, and we've been organising social events for the curfew. So just going up to each other's apartments, sharing a meal, having a couple of drinks, and getting to know each other better. And we've been inviting a few other teachers around, and they've been sleeping over. And it's a nice community. I think this community is going to go a long way to making people feel safe and letting us get on with our lives. One really happy piece of news is that my cargo is due to arrive tomorrow morning at 9:30. That will be on Egypt Cairo time, so it could be at any stage, and hopefully it will be at some stage. But that's all my kitchen gear, my appliances, the television, books, paintings, and I'm going to be able to just put my little touch on my apartment and make it feel a little bit more like me and a little bit more like home. I'm looking forward to that. So just to let you know, in summary, I am safe. I'm playing it very smart here in Cairo. I'm not doing anything risky. I'm avoiding large crowds. I'm adhering to curfew, and things will get back to balance soon. Before I head off, I do want to say one last thing though. If you've got any questions for me about what my life is like, what's going on, if you've got any comments that you want to make about what's happening here in Cairo and to me, then please leave them in the comments below, or otherwise, if you wish to put them in my Facebook comments or message me, I'm very happy to respond to all messages and just let people know exactly how things are for me at the moment. Bye, have a nice week.